High-speed jets patrolling the skies close to one of America's Great Lakes.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the U.S. military shot down objects over Alaska, Canada's Yukon Territory, and Lake Huron.
Were both balloon-like objects. Aliens' tactics.
In 2 days back, we did, however, that their altitudes were considerably lower than the Chinese high altitude and did pose a threat to civilian commercial air traffic.
Right. Another month in 2023, that means another month when some shit hits the fan. Over the course of the last few days or so, US and Canada have shot down multiple UFOs over their airspace. Can you believe it? The aliens have come. Let's indulge this. The UFO that was shot down by F-22 Raptor fighter jets is said to have been the size of a small car and far less smaller than the Chinese spy balloon, and is said to have been unmanned. The pilots that shot down the UFO stated that they were unable to tell what the object was and that the UFO had a very unusual propulsion system. And if that's not highly questionable, then I don't know what is.
Interesting. This is kind of unusual that these pilots saw different things, and that is sort of, I guess, adding to the mystery of all this.
Yeah, not even the pilots apparently were really able to identify what they saw. And just to take you back for a sec, on Thursday, the U.S. defense officials sent F-35 fighter jets up to try to figure out what this object was that was flying around near Alaska. Those pilots, we have learned, have given very conflicting accounts of what they actually experienced, with some pilots saying that the object interfered with the plane's sensors, other pilots saying that they didn't really experience that, other pilots saying that when they looked at the object, they could identify no identifiable propulsion system, and they did not know how it was actually staying in the air, cruising at that altitude of about 40,000 feet.
Oh yeah, and guess what? Some of the parts of the statements of the pilots conflicted with each other. One pilot was saying that the objects interfered with their sensors, and the other pilot said that it didn't, so what the hell is going on? And then a few days later, another UFO was spotted over Canadian airspace, and on the orders of the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, it was also shot down.
They ordered the takedown of an unidentified object that violated Canadian airspace. At NORAD command, shot down the object over the Yukon. Canadian and US aircraft were scrambled, and a US F-22 successfully fired at the object.
The Canadian military then came out and said that they knew what the object was, but they would not be declassifying that information to the general public. But they did state that the object was smaller than a cylindrical object shot down over North Carolina. So yeah, of course, they're not revealing any information to prevent any panic from the general public.
Appears to be a small cylindrical object and smaller than the one that was downed off the coast of North Carolina.
Okay, and then guess what happened next? There were reports of another UFO over the mainland United States. Moreover, this happened just mere hours after the previous UFO was downed over Canada. The FAA briefly shut down Halve Airport in Montana. They sent up fighter jets, but there was nothing there. Guess what? This is not it. Then another UFO was spotted and airspace over Michigan was shot down. And it turned out that it was the same object spotted over Montana that was shot down over Lake Huron by an F-16. Okay, we're not done yet. Then another UFO was spotted over Chinese airspace, and the Chinese authorities alerted the fishermen in the area because they were planning to shoot it down. Okay, finally, my own thoughts on all of this. I really think we should stop shooting down UFOs, simply because if we anger the aliens too much, they might come here. And just think about it. If they had the technology to come to Earth, or at least send drone spaceships to Earth, can you imagine the weapon technology that they will have? We will get incinerated from every side, and we will not be able to do anything about it, and nukes will quickly become obsolete. So yeah, dear governments and dear leaders of the world, stop shooting down UFOs for your own nations and for all of humanity. Another one of my personal opinions on aliens is that if they come here, there is a chance that they will make this world a better world, because when aliens come, and they are gonna come in the near future, or maybe even this year, you never know, there can be one of two outcomes. The first outcome is negative. They do not come in peace, and like I said, we get blown up from every side, and I guess that's it. But if they come in peace, maybe, just maybe, they will be kind enough to gift us technology that is far, I mean thousands of years more advanced than us, and bam, our world has advanced by thousands and thousands of years. Obviously, I hope it's this positive one, the second one. And then the final point I want to make, and many people think I'm a bit stupid for believing this, and that is that I think that the governments of this world do not want us knowing everything everything. Because simply it might just cause global panic, and that's it. They do not want that. They want to control people. And, you know, I'm kind of sure about it that in some top secret bunker, the world leaders and top high-ranking military officials are sitting and drinking with ET. Anyways, fellas, that's pretty much gonna be it for today's video. I'm sorry I took a little bit of a break off YouTube. I went to Cyprus, to Limassol, to celebrate my 16th birthday, but I'm back on the grind now. And if you want more videos like this, please belt the bloody like button. If you subscribe, I'll give you a big kiss on the forehead. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.